Hey, so this is gonna be another one of those videos where I don't know when it's coming out. But I am recording this in advance to a trip I'm going on. I don't know if I'm gonna complete my next custom, and I'm gonna tell you what that is here in a second. My next custom is gonna be a ARC Trooper Jesse. I'm not prepared for this at all. Hold on. I actually already done a custom Jesse, but he's a average Joe Jesse, and he's not that great either. But with all that out of the way, I'm gonna go over to some of my older customs of Hondo ohnaka, as the title might suggest. So as you can see, Hondo ohnaka, but so these are older customs, but their techniques are pretty cool, which is why I chose them to show to you for this video, next one. So, like we can see right here, I have the Clone Wars version, and the Rebels version, and then the Galaxy's Edge version, which isn't accurate. If I ever found one in store, I would have got one and remade him to be more accurate, but I didn't. So, I mean, he's fine. I prefer this look rather than the more accurate one, which I have the vintage one. I can show you that. Actually, yeah, let's just show you that right now so you can actually see that. It's kind of dark right here, but as you can kind of see, you can see from the picture, he doesn't focus. He doesn't have the green lenses, and his shirt's brighter, so, I mean, it's kind of worse, if you ask me, than the one that the Hasbro, the concept art version. I like the concept art version more. That's just my opinion. And yet again, before I start, I want to apologize for Shaky Cam. I don't really have a tripod, so I'm just filming this with my hands. So okay, sorry. So first off, let's start with the worst looking one, which is, I'm gonna have to say, is this one. So I used a Marvel Legends Star-Lord body for them. That's Ra's al Ghul's sword from the DC Collectibles, and that is his monkey lizard from the 3 3/4 inch figure, which I have, not the one I just showed you, the Clone Wars version. So what I did is this is actually a custom, or a casted head of this Hondo. So it's casted over. I took the hair off and just left 2 tufts at the back, like he has in Clone Wars. They're more braids, and this one has dreadlocks, but it works, you know, that's fine. I actually really like this head sculpt overall. I think it could be a great head sculpt if I figured out how to do his goggles, and that's what really drags it down. I mean, the body isn't great, but what really drags it down is the no goggles thing. Hondo always has his green goggles, unless you look at the Galaxy's Edge version. As you can see, I also shortened up his his horns, I guess, if you will. I also added clay to Hondo's jacket for the armor pieces. That goes all the way around. But this coat wasn't the best fit. If you're planning on doing this, I would just buy another Hondo, if I'm being fully honest. Just buy another Hondo and customize it from there. Take the same steps I did with this one, cut the hair back. But then you'd have the goggles. Then you'd have the coat, the shirt, which is just perfect for Clone Wars Hondo. The only thing I would say is the boots aren't accurate. The jacket is more or less accurate. It's just not armored. That pieces aren't armored. They're more like a design on the jacket, which in Clone Wars is armor. It's more like a hint towards it, but he has the arm, or the upper arm armor, and he has the wraps down there. So yeah, but he doesn't have the monkey lid. So just buy this Hondo again, if I'm being 100% honest. It won't be cheaper This one is cheaper. That's why I did it this way. Otherwise, I would have just bought one of those. This way is 100% cheaper by like $30 to $40. But again, this one's just going to look better. Then you don't have to paint the head. Now we have this one, which I actually like this head a lot. This is a custom head I bought off of eBay from Watto's Scrapyard on eBay. If it would, there we go. It focused finally. He has, like, I put 2 different kinds of green paint in his goggles, so it kind of brings out his eyes a little bit more. I also tried to do the line work on the face. It didn't turn too well, but there are 2 different types of browns there that you can't see too well. And the body is interesting, so I'm gonna save that to last. His belt is a Han Solo belt. I painted the buckle gold. He has Alfred's cup for alcohol, from the DC Multiverse Final Wave. And he has Kanan's gun, because that's the best Hondo looking gun I had in my spare weapons case. And now I'm going to show you, because I actually have another one of these bodies completely unpainted. Do you see it yet? I probably am the only one that saw this, but I think the Red Skull body is perfect for Rebels Hondo. Maybe besides the neck, but the rest of it's pretty good. You know, it has the boots, you know, it has the line work on them. It's pretty much the same line work. I didn't do it too well, but I ran along the seam of it, but it's also on the back, obviously. The one inaccuracy with it, probably besides the neck, are the lower arms, because they're supposed to be showing, and, well, the sculpt didn't really align with that, so I couldn't really do that. I probably could today, but if I really tried, I probably could today, but at the time, this is an older custom I made, I couldn't do that. Also, if you want to see the exact steps I went through to actually make him, it's all on my Instagram. Hondo is the one custom I made that is actually detailed out on my Instagram. So you can go check that out. Link in the banner. But where was I taking this? I actually don't remember what I was saying. Anyway, let's just keep on talking then until I remember. I actually repainted this entire figure. So if you go back on my Instagram and you follow my steps, this looks a lot more shit. I didn't paint the helmet that color. It was a lot lighter gray. The face didn't have 2 different types of paints. The goggles didn't have 2 different types of greens. His headgear he's wearing under his helmet was not that dark, which really it shouldn't be that dark, but it looks better that dark. His horns stayed the same, but his entire suit body I completely repainted after I made this one. I made it lighter color. It was a lot darker green before, a lot darker red. The white was all shit. It still kind of is. It's really hard to paint white over black, but nowadays I'd probably just spray paint it, but I didn't have that. Thanks again, Chris, for that tip. He has his boots. His boots, I stayed the same. They didn't really have to change at all. So, yeah. And, of course, neither of them can even compete with this one. This one's perfect. This is my second favorite Black Series figure, or action figure of all time, is this Hondo. But, yeah. Anyways, that is my Hondo custom video. If you liked it, subscribe. If you want to make your own, tag me in the comments, your pictures of them. I'd love to see how much you guys can actually make it better than me. So, with that, go follow my Instagram. If you like gaming and gaming videos, go check out Esports MLGU. Again, link in the banner. Link in the banner for everything I'm promoting. In fact, don't even listen to me, just go straight to the banner. Or if you're on mobile, the About page. And without further ado, goodbye.